Every single year, Macys, you know, Macys, the big store, puts on this big fireworks show. You've probably seen it, you've watched it on TV, happens in New York City. A bunch of these artists come out and these famous people perform, and they have this huge fireworks show right on the East River. It's right here. It's literally right here on this river. And that's my apartment. First of all, I just want to point out that my neighborhood right here, Long Island City, is amazing. Now, Long Island City is this little neighborhood in Queens, and I've lived here for about 9 years. Now, where did I live before I lived here in Queens? Well, I lived right there in Manhattan. I could get on that ferry right over there and in 2 minutes be in Manhattan. Or I could walk over to the 7 train and go to Grand Central, 1 stop away, and be in Manhattan. Now, Manhattan's awesome, but I love Long Island City because now that I have 3 kids, it's just a little bit more chill. And it does come with some really special things. Are there special things happening in New York? Absolutely. But there's also some really special things happening here. People love to film in Long Island City, and things like the Macys Day fireworks happen right in Long Island City. Right outside of that building, my window, I get to watch the coolest fireworks display ever. And it is really cool, but they also shut this neighborhood down to make this fireworks show and this concert happen. Not on the 4th of July, but it is Sunday the 2nd. They've already been putting up barricades since Friday. Let me show you what I mean. To my right is a playground, and to my left is this huge park. And this looks like it looks every night. People are hanging out, they're playing soccer. It's a little less people because you can see that they're already setting up staging for the event. Now, this is a place where you would see, this is like a pier over here, where you would see dancers and you would see people filming and performing and going on dates and chilling out. But now it is a full-on staging area for this show. And I'm gonna see how close I can get without getting in trouble. You mind if I have my camera on? Who's playing?
Oh, that I don't know. I'm just building the stage.
Oh my gosh, how long does it take you guys?
We're here today, tomorrow, and then that's for tonight.
It feels like every single year they start a little earlier, like it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Is this your first time doing it?
Yeah, this is my first time doing this.
All right, cool. Well, you guys are awesome. Thank you. You're also going to see these buses up and down streets, and they go for the entire block. And these are essentially tour buses. More tour buses, cranes, golf carts. These are for the runners, things like that. It's kind of as if the entire neighborhood where I go to the library right over there, or where my wife and I often will go grab a drink right over there, this entire area where we walk around and play at parks has turned into like an amusement park for not only people in the neighborhood, but guests and visitors as well. It's, to some, really, really annoying, and to some, very, very cool. For me, there's so much about this situation that makes me go, ugh. Another thing I have to put up with in New York. And you probably played that game too, where you think, the grass is always greener over here or over there. But I'm reminded just to simply be thankful for where I am currently. Because listen, chances are the place you're at right now, you're not going to be there forever. But while you're there, are you going to experience tough times, and are you going to have to deal with things and, go into therapy? Yeah, but there's also something to be thankful for about where you are right now. And on that note, I now have to go to some happy New Yorkers. On that note, I now have to go into the store and get my son some ginger ale because he's vomiting at home. I'm a content creator. I'm feeling the absolute need to point out that my son's actually done vomiting. He's feeling way better. He was vomiting. He was feeling pretty poor. I didn't want you to think that I stopped mid-ginger ale trip to help my vomiting son to make a video. I'm not saying that's something I absolutely wouldn't do. I'm just simply saying that in this case, the vomiting's done. We just want some backup ginger ale. Okay, cool. I was feeling a little insecure. Wanted to make sure you guys knew about it. Okay, This is my street. This is the only time you'll ever see it like this. There's like 2 cars parked here. Normally it's double parked up and down the block. Because of the fireworks tonight, they got everything blocked off. I went to the store to get like some lettuce for tonight, and then on my way back got stopped by security only once. And they were like, hey, do you have proof of address, like that you live down there? I said, no. And he was just like, oh, okay, well, if you come out again, you gotta have your address, which I get. He's only doing his job, but like, I'm here with a bag, bag of groceries in my flip-flops, dude. What do you think I'm doing? And what's funny is that I did get to sneak past security and get a picture with the Macys sign. So, what did we actually do on the holiday? Well, it was super fun. We had a bunch of friends over. And we made really fun drinks, and we ate way too many tacos. And then, of course, we watched the Macys fireworks show, which, here's the 30-second version. You think to yourself, your home, not just on 4th of July, but whenever there's an event here, goes on like military lockdown. That sounds way beyond inconvenient. Why would you want to live here? I get it. Great question. There's many times where I've asked myself the same thing. It's hard living in a place where there is so much contested space, not only for apartments and living and work, but when even like fun events happen, it affects your life. Now, if you think that's frustrating, don't even ask me how much we pay for rent. It's astronomical. But I'm trying to be in this place of thankfulness where I'm not only thinking like, yeah, we're so blessed that we can even be able to be here, but it is kind of cool that we live in this place that everybody wants to at some point visit in their life, right? Or that we live in this place, like literally just a few feet over there is the park where millions of people are going to log on, turn on, view this really special event, this big celebration that happens like right in my backyard. This like thing that everyone's trying to access, this thing that everyone's trying to be a part of gets to be my day-to-day. And while that inconveniences me a ton, I'm trying to remain super thankful and remember how blessed I am, even if it's not forever, just to experience part of my life, experience what it's like to be so close to where all the action is happening.